When was the last time you allowed yourself to sit in silence without immediately reaching for your phone? Not watching a video, not switching between applications, just sitting with zero digital stimulation. Modern digital environments condition the brain to expect rapid novelty. Every swipe provides a new face, a new sound, or a new reaction. When your baseline expectation is constant change, a quiet task like reading a textbook or solving a difficult equation will feel painfully slow by comparison. This contrast creates a behavioral loop. You read a difficult paragraph, experience boredom, check your phone, and get temporary relief. This teaches the brain to escape. Returning to the book feels slower. Soon, boredom becomes an automatic trigger for distraction. Your focus is not permanently broken. It is simply overtrained for novelty and undertrained for stillness. To fix this, we can use a practical, low-stimulation method called the boredom trick. Step 1 is removing the competition. A textbook will always struggle to compete with endless entertainment. Place your smartphone in a completely different room before you begin. Step 2 is to clearly define your target. Vague instructions increase mental resistance, making the work feel endless and inviting boredom early in the process. A passive command like study history lacks a finish line. Instead, establish a strict, actionable goal. Write down exactly what you will complete, such as reading 4 specific pages and extracting 5 key points. Pair this specific goal with active study techniques. Using active recall, creating new flashcards, or solving practice questions provides immediate feedback and keeps your attention engaged far better than passive reading. By setting a physical boundary for your phone and defining a precise target, you lower your decision fatigue. Your study material no longer has to compete with infinite digital options. It only has to compete with silence. Now you apply the core rule of the method. Set a timer for 10 minutes. During this block, you give yourself a strictly binary choice. Option A is to engage directly with your predefined active study task. Option B is a neutral alternative. You may sit quietly, look at the desk, and do absolutely nothing stimulating. Do not use the do-nothing option for productive distractions. You cannot tidy your desk, plan tomorrow's schedule, or switch to an easier assignment. This rule does not force you to concentrate. Instead, it removes your high-stimulation escape route. Usually, within a minute or two, engaging with a difficult study topic becomes vastly more attractive than sheer understimulation. The first few minutes of low stimulation will feel physically uncomfortable. Your mind will produce random thoughts, physical restlessness, and a strong urge to search for novelty. This is a normal adjustment period. Instead of fighting this discomfort, you can observe the instinct without acting on it. This cognitive tool is called urge surfing. When the desire to check your phone spikes, pause. State clearly, I notice the urge. Take one slow breath, wait 10 seconds, and then return to your task. Your objective is not to eliminate the desire to check your phone. Your objective is to systematically sever the brain's automatic obedience to that command. This chart outlines a practical timeline for building your tolerance. Do not begin with an hour of forced boredom, which usually leads to frustration. Use a progressive approach, starting with just 3 minutes and gradually increasing the duration over a week. To protect this progress, you must evaluate your study breaks. If you rest by scrolling through short-form content, part of your attention remains attached to the digital world. A high-stimulation break works against your training. Choose genuinely the restorative, low-stimulation breaks. Take a quiet walk without a podcast. Stretch, or simply drink water while looking out a window. Let your mind settle. If you make a mistake and check your phone during a session, notice what triggered the failure. Adjust the system, put the device away, and restart the timer. Skill develops through repeated correction, not through applying shame. Integrating these low stimulation moments throughout your daily routines proves to your brain that quiet spaces are entirely natural and do not require immediate filling. When that timer hits 0 and your target is met, you gain immediate, visible feedback. You successfully practiced staying with a task. Anyone can begin when something is fresh and new. Success in deep work depends on your ability to stay with a process long after the initial excitement disappears. Keep in mind that this is an attention training technique, not a medical cure. It delivers the best results when paired with adequate sleep, healthy meals, and effective daily habits. A sustained attention span is not an innate talent. It is a resilient muscle, and it is rebuilt every single time you choose to remain present instead of escaping.